Welcome to Twisted Monday. Today is Labor Day. We're gonna celebrate by playing as a laborer. This is random nonsense that I put together like 5 minutes ago. But it works, because we're gonna play as Auger. Hope you enjoyed this remix of the LA theme from Twisted Metal 2. That's the end of this game's music. I'll have a replacement score in momentarily. But first, we need to hear what Auger has to say for himself. We need to learn more about the guy. There he is, our first character.
I've spent my whole life building what those twisted metal jerkies destroy in 20 minutes. They've torn up my smooth roads and left my buildings in rubble. I'll happily drill 6-foot graves for all my opponents.
That's the plan, Auger. Let's start the music right now. And then enjoy loading screens. The first of many. Maybe because it's a holiday, we'll get an uncommon number of viewers. That would be nice. I already have one viewer who doesn't normally get to watch because they normally work on Mondays. Frankly, I stream these too early, but it is a necessary evil for the time being. Also gives me a chance to get them uploaded on Monday, as is a requisite part of it being Twisted Monday. For now, though, we're just gonna do typical kill everybody stuff for our own amusement. This level is really difficult to lose. And I said in a previous playthrough, I think the last time I played through actually, Twisted Metal 3, that Auger is possibly the best character in the game. There was one thing I didn't take into consideration when I said that, which is that Auger's special is very poor. But, you know, everything else about Auger is very, very good. And so many other characters in this game are just bad at everything. So at least we're good in enough things. But this is gonna go great. It's going great so far. I've even seen my opponents once or twice. Where the hell is everybody? Hammerhead is right over here. Wide hitbox on the teleporter. I think someone was creeping up behind me here. Changed their mind. This is not indicative of how the rest of this game will go. Enemies get more and more aggressive, which means they won't be off screen the entire playthrough of future levels. There we go. Flower power blends into the backgrounds. We do need her not to get the health refill. There's a good victim. Ah, perfect. This won't be lethal, but it'll leave a mark. Until I get frozen. We don't have to worry too much about dying. We have tremendous amounts of armor. So, we do have to worry about aiming. I'm trying to do the Mr. Slam thing, where you grab somebody and then you face a wall so that your next shot, like, it bounces them against the wall when they are released from the grab, then you can immediately grab them again. It really doesn't work in this game. Awfully deep voice scream from Flower Power and from everybody. I would have liked if they had individually recorded every single one of the voice actors screaming bloody murder as they died. Instead, they only recorded one death scream. There we go, that's the jump input. Had to remind myself. Only a handful of those energy moves in this game. And as a reminder, no shield. Always a thing I gotta get used to when switching to this game after playing a different one. Gotcha, Grim. There's a bit of magnetism to our drill. Sucks enemies in. It spins so fast as to create a vortex. Drags your foes towards it. The water here is ridiculously loud, of course. Always fun to be in Washington, D.C. on Labor Day. Not big fans of labor. Right in Washington, D.C. Did you know Labor Day was initially intended to commemorate May Day? An event where a large group of anarchists were murdered by the state, and the resulting outrage led to numerous labor reforms. And they changed it because that was a little too political. Getting people too engaged. They started to get too many rights. So now it's just an arbitrary day at the end of summer. Near the end of summer. Summer still goes on for another, like, 2 weeks. And it's totally meaningless. Always hated Labor Day. Even before I knew its sordid history as a lie. Oh, dropped a bundle of dynamite right on my head. Damage doesn't matter that much, but didn't care for the kickback on that. I did say Auger might be the best vehicle. Thumper is probably better. But as an opponent, it is not all that threatening. Relatively speaking, there are scarier enemies to fight. But if you have to play as a character, and you don't, you could simply not play this game, which is the only winning move. But if you do have to play a character, Thumper might be the way to go. I still haven't tried it myself, but Thumper has a similar shape, still plenty of armor, and an actual special. With some efficacy. Not like our melee special. On a ridiculously slow vehicle.
You're not getting off that. Dark side has returned, and he's out for blood. Yours. Defeat him or die.
So Homestar Runner has a cartoon where they celebrate Labor Day. Homestar singing a little song, "Today Day is the Labor Day." And the beginning of that video is him chiding the cheat for working. And what the cheat is working on is a little cartoon, which is a animation for a bowling alley when someone gets a strike. The video is encouraging people to strike on Labor Day. Celebrating strikes, you might say. Which is what Labor Day is all about. Woke Homestar. And the cheat, for that matter. Very, very subtle joke, though. I never caught it in my many, many years of watching that particular cartoon. Wasn't until they put it on YouTube and I read the YouTube comments. Had to have someone else spell it out for me. Darkseid is behind me at all times. Right there at my free shot input. Right there, the free shot didn't work. So I'm probably going to lose a life here. Darkseid's just jumping around, having a good old time. Okay, finally. Gigantic target that this is. We did eventually land a shot. Oh, I wanted to grab that guy so bad. I'll grab him now. Very fluid animation, I love it. So I have a new rule set for when we play which game each month. So we all know last Monday of the month is always Twisted Metal Black, and that will remain the case. And then the first Monday of the next month is going to be one of the non-canon games. So 3, 4, 2012. We're almost done with 2012, so that's not going to last much longer. Mostly 3 and 4. And then on a month with 4 Mondays, which is most months, it will then be Head On and Lost back to back. So every month we'll have 5 Twisted Monday videos, regardless of how many Mondays are in that month. And then 1 or 2 will be the last Monday of a 4 Monday month. But if there's a 5th Monday, then we get 2 non-canon games and 1 and 2. So basically 1, 2, 3, and 4 plus Black will be 5 Monday months. Except for the next 5 Monday month, where I will do the rest of that game that I'm dreading doing. Not sure how Flower Power got away unscathed there, but only one left at least. Small Brawl might count when I finish the Let's Play of it, which I am in no particular hurry to do. It's definitely a non-canon game. It's just that it's barely a Twisted Metal game. And I'm not thrilled to do playthroughs of it. But, you know, seems inevitable that I'll want to switch things up occasionally. Slot in some Small Brawl. I don't know where Flower Power went. Somewhere above me. I'm sure there's a health refill up on top of our spaceship here. There she is. Did not get a health refill. She has a little voice clip when she shoots her special. I don't know what it is. I never noticed that before, and I played as Flower Power during the Let's Play. Weird. Oh, save the world. Thank you, Evie Lunas. It's said so, like, lackluster. No energy whatsoever. And it's a tiny bit incomprehensible. Just the slightest bit. Is she invisible, or there she is? Blending in with the environment and taking advantage of the atrocious draw distance. Uh-oh. That was the last of my specials that I whiffed. She has a better turn radius than I do, so she can stay off screen forever. If she so chooses. Really tried to grab her there. There we go. You're done for. You took the bait. You're never going to get that health refill. Except you almost did. Maybe I will move the Terror Mask Twitch subscriber badge to the tier that Blast Tyrant is on. It is better than the default one that you're stuck with now. I'll mess with things. I'm still working out this whole Twitch business. And it is a business. business is not good. It's always YouTube. I need this teleporter. It is quite wise to destroy all the destructibles in this level. Massively increases your ability to navigate. Turns out navigation is quite useful. It is advisable to be able to go places while playing this video game. Take the full heal, and excuse ourselves and zap everybody again. Not lethal, not even close. Close for Club Kid. That's the least HP. There it is. I was gonna say, enemy behavior indicated there was probably a health refill somewhere. I almost got screwed out of grabbing it myself. Okay, we got regen. Who's to say who just showed up? Just Firestarter. This is an inappropriate location for you, my friend. I could probably use the Rob Zombie remix song here. It doesn't get picked up by, like, YouTube's content identification thing anyway. But, you know, as great of a song as it is, it's a pain to switch between them. Might as well just let the custom soundtrack run all the way through this playthrough. Almost got Outlaw out of here. I did it. Now I just got Firestarter. Pretty sure that's the other one left. Today's Winter Wonderland is less human than human, I'm afraid. That's what I was waiting for. Now someone apparently ranked every ending in the entire Twisted Metal series from worst to best. And Sweet Tooth's ending in Black 1. Dubious, but it's a matter of opinion. What an utterly pointless endeavor. But people love YouTube ranking videos, so... no big surprise there. I imagine every 3 and 4 ending is all the way at the bottom, just back to back to back. Even though 4 has some decent endings, and 3 has some hilarious endings. They're all really bad, but some of them are pretty funny at least. You should be dead from fire. And then London. I am going to refill my lives before London. London is very, very difficult.
London.
And it has a very, very long password. L1... Nope, that's right. Not start. You can see right and start next to each other there, though. They look very similar. L1, right X, start left. I think the London level is really good. I just think it's very bad for this game. I've said it before. Any other Twisted Metal game, this would be a very fun level. Unfortunately, it's in this game. Start left. I did that from memory. I do have the passwords up in front of me here. Oh, did I say I'm wrong? Whatever. I put it in right. Pay no attention to what I say, only what I do. That's what commentary is all about. Ignoring what's being said. Calypso agrees. Cracked him up. Up. I got flipped over. London is a ridiculously hard level. It's the tiny little problem that London presents to the player. Like, so much harder than any of the previous levels. Significantly harder than most of the following levels for most vehicles. It's excessive. I don't know why they made this level so hard. This will be Jaw from the Anarchy Reigns soundtrack, aka Max Anarchy in Europe. Very, very good soundtrack. It has twice as many tracks as the Mad World soundtrack, and I use less of them in my mix here. But when Anarchy Reigns hits, it hits hard. Can't really go wrong, but some of the duds on that album are a little embarrassing. This is not one of them. We gotta get Outlaw. Prioritize Outlaw. Outlaw will go for health refills at any moment. They are trying to protect Outlaw. Outlaw exploded. They did a horrible job protecting Outlaw. Killed him outright for me. That's actually usually my strategy when I play this game, actually. I kind of forgot that. Well, that's useless. That, however, is exactly what I needed. Almost didn't get it. It's another one for Firestarter. Definitely do not want to lose more than one life during the beginning part. Because then Minion shows up, and Minion is the hardest boss in the game. I think Area 51 is a terrible level with a good gimmick. That's my read on it, anyway. And yeah, I'd say London is a well-designed level. Just doesn't fit this game. And Tokyo is pretty much just an all-around good-ish level. Not fantastic. Certainly not bad, though. There's definitely that. Saw that coming a mile away. Make Thumper pay for that. And we'll kill Warthog in the process. This game has a just weird time dilation effect on me. It's appropriate that we're in London, because playing this game is like watching Doctor Who. All the time shenanigans. Basically, I always feel like everything I do in this game takes twice as long as it actually takes. Which is a very, very bad sign. Tends to indicate that the game is not very fun. That works. Could really use a health refill. I don't think there are any available. And I'm dolphin tailing a little bit. Hammerhead normally should not be able to catch me, however, I flipped over a few times. Like, the main thing this car has going for it is that it's really hard to flip over. And I still keep doing it. Being very close to the ground is a huge advantage. Having high armor is also very good. The speed isn't that big of a problem, at least compared to other games, because we have very small levels for the most part. Like, this is the biggest level, and it's not very big. And Turbo is very effective, though very, very limited in its availability. Ricochets are incredibly fun. They improved ricochets massively from the first game. Or the preceding game. Twisted Metal 1 did not have ricochets. Didn't lose a single life. And max HP for Minion. Why, I couldn't possibly be in better shape. This is in the bag. There's no way Minion is so busted that he can still game over me here. Definitely can't just repeatedly freeze me over and over and over again. And watch me be completely helpless. Almost got me with a freeze. Get to his side. He already froze me. I don't even know how he did that. Can actually try and use this. Glorious. I don't know where he went, but it's somewhere now. There we go. Infinite freeze. Despise you, Minion. We do have a lot more resources. This should be okay, but it's not guaranteed to be okay. Where are you going now? Weirdo. That's the Minion's thing, is he's such a deity that he becomes very capricious in this level. Just wanders around. He's the least attentive of any vehicle in this game. I don't know why. Maybe his like pathing is bad or something. It seems like they would not have like rewritten the AI to behave differently. I can't rule it out. I do love grabbing the bosses. That's always fun. My goal is to grab every single boss. So far, so good. And he rear-fired his special, so he might get another kill on me. If he so chooses. His turning radius is as bad as mine, at least. And he takes a lot of damage from power missiles. See you in hell, Minion. But if he gets the jump on you, you are dead.
Oh, how I
He will combo you to death. Seen him just sit there and spam the free shot.
It's too bad the volcano erupted and flooded the streets.
Twisted Metal 2 isn't any better about that, though.
Be sure to check out what's on the
Twisted Metal 2 has Mr. Slam, who does exactly the same thing, but doesn't even have the dignity to include some missiles with it. Close one. This vehicle can just barely make it to the radar pickup. The vehicles that are slower than this, it's very hard to get the radar. That seems like it was pretty effective. And it should grab Thumper, which ain't easy. We're into the hard part of the game, so even though we're more than half over so quickly, anything could happen, including Sweet Tooth going for the full health refill. Don't even think about it. You absolute monster. This is not your game. You're not destined to replace Calypso or anything so ridiculous. Plot thread that 2 games would write about, but only 1 game would actually execute on. I do love Twisted Metal 4 a lot, but it is objectively not very good. That said, screw objectivity. It's a lie. Kinda surprised there are still 2 enemies left. Okay, roadkill's gonna be an easy road kill. And then Hammerhead. Hammerhead's gonna take a while, and then there's gonna be regeneration. This might take so long that the radar dish respawns. Seen that happen before. Get out of the incredibly loud goo that actually harms you very slightly. Don't care about Hammerhead. Oh, Roadkill got a refill. Where do you think you're going? You don't know how to use this jump. Just accept your demise. Okay, he's in the pit. He barely teleported out in time. I'll catch him on the other side. Dodge my ricochet. And Hammerhead won't let me finish him. Fuck. Yeah. It's like he waited so that I could watch him with the health refill. Infuriating. Hammerhead, you absolute nightmare. Sweet Tooth's voice in Head On is Fred Tatasciore. And if you want to hear more of him, you can watch my Let's Play of the Darkness, where he voices one character that I summon like 2 times in the entire Let's Play. Gigantic waste of a fantastic voice actor. Hammerhead, you gotta die. You badly need to die. There you go. That's how it's done. I think Roadkill's hanging out in the pit there. Almost just stayed there while I knocked the floor out underneath him. And actually use speed missiles for some reason. Oh, I know exactly where you're going to. Unbearable. He's gonna get another health refill. Hate this game. I said this is one of the good levels, too. And that speed wasn't that much of an issue. This vehicle makes speed an issue. One of the few times we are actually going to have just a real unpleasant time dealing with things. Still haven't initiated regeneration. There are going to be several more enemies if this ever ends. What are you going for? I assume that now he's going to go for the full health refill, which is right here. I assumed correctly. How could anyone not rage quit this game if they didn't have the foreknowledge that the full health refill was going to attract Roadkill like flies to shit and head him off at the pass, which is just barely possible if you realize that's going to happen well in advance. Really just criminally bad design there. Also, oh, my last life now. So the fact that they're teaming up on me is very bad. I'm gonna get some turbo so that I can do stuff again. Axel probably won't be a problem. Mr. Grimm definitely won't be a problem for much longer. My free shot didn't go off until it was far too late. Not sure how Mr. Grimm is so maneuverable. That explains why he was actually willing to stand and fight, though. There were no health refills for him. Much as he wanted there to be. That explosion radius around him does deal damage, so I do gotta watch out. This is a melee vehicle, so you're probably gonna get hit every time the enemy explodes like that. There's no turbo refills available, so I literally can't do the platforming to get back on top of the buildings. I wonder if Axel has a voice clip in this game. I don't think he does. There's my turbo. Excellent, excellent everything, really. Did I mention I hate this game? I said things were about to, start to drag. Wasn't lying. There it is, thank you. Twitch chat. I made 2 emotes specifically to demonstrate Axel's power. Not that Axel has any issue demonstrating that himself. Why am I in first person view?
The rooftops of Tokyo.
Slightly better.
It's too bad the volcano erupted.
Is this as far zoomed out as the camera gets? It sucks. Oh my god. Well, already sick of that run. Try this again. Sniping me mid-air with your free shots, which have miserable homing. That's absolutely impossible for a human to do. I tried to do it, and Roadkill easily just drove past. Not starting in first person, at least, and I don't have to make the jump because I started in the right spot. Lucky me. Let me head over here. Line up our shot perfectly, because we have one chance to do this. I think this is Twisted Metal 3 music that I have playing on the soundtrack right now. I did expand the soundtrack considerably, and I got a little looser with what makes the cut now, as a result. That said, the 2 original tracks in Twisted Metal 3 are pretty solid. They're not like legendary essential stuff or anything, but I like them. Unapologetically. God damn it. Well, now I just sit here and die. And that was the radar pickup, so I need to reset again. That's right, the pause menu will let me change the camera. I'm gonna do that, but I think I was zoomed out as far as I can go. This has been unbelievably bad luck for a while here, though. This is useless to me. Starting in a bad spot.
Such a high-tech city. It's too bad the volcano erupted and flooded the streets. Have a nice time.
Here comes somebody on my tail. Really need to not get harassed while I'm doing this, because I'm very easy to harass. The one drawback of entering a construction vehicle in Twisted Metal. One and only. Okay. The time has come. Get that Grim out of here. I zapped myself, but no regrets. That's a kill. turbo pickup is in the worst spot. You cannot get it if there are any enemies still alive. As demonstrated last time when I tried to get it, while Axel was still alive, and it killed me. So, we're just gonna wander around a little bit. Oh, they blew up the billboard. That's kind of unfortunate, because I like to use it as a backboard when I'm going for the radar dish. We probably won't see the radar dish again. But maybe. That might kill Flower Power. She's very far away from any of the teleporters. Very low HP. Yeah, that got her. Good stuff. Now... Oh, they're both behind me here. I don't like to think about what Warthog's going for. I think I figured it out. Perfect. Why does that jump not work sometimes? I need a tremendous amount of runway to make that jump. It's weird. I guess Warthog is much faster than me. Oh, god damn it. I saw the blue box. Right at the last second as Warthog was going for it. I hate this game. Just unequivocally. The way the enemies go for the health refills is unbearable. Unmitigated nightmare. It's so fucking bad. Like, how did this get through playtesting? That's legitimately the one thing that ruins this game. Is the health refill obsession. There's a lot wrong with the game, but nothing ruins it except for that. One little thing. The little thing that makes it take 4 times as long to get through a single level. I have no weapons. It doesn't let you rear attack when you have no inventory in this game, which is weird because the sequel does. Twisted Metal 4, there's a big exploit where you have infinite ammunition so long as you rear fire. Over and over and over again. This game, you actually have to have ammo to fire ammo, but they removed that check. Which is a weird choice. I figured it was an oversight in the entire engine consistently, but no. Just Twisted Metal 4. Okay, I can't... Oh, I did get back on. This is fine. The lava does very little to me. Still want to get out of there, though. And regen is about to happen. In practice, this level was way easier, way smoother, way more fun. Just having a long series of bad luck. Some of the worst luck I've ever seen. He's got an actually good special. And I only have speed missiles. I can't do anything with speed missiles. Can't do anything right now except go for a health refill that's probably not up there. Speed missiles are much worse in Twisted Metal 3 than they are in Twisted Metal 4. Which is saying a lot because they're horrible in Twisted Metal 4. But in this game, you have to manually fire every single one of them. In 4, you could at least hold the fire button. And it would empty your inventory of speed missiles as quickly as possible. There are no health refills anywhere, so at least I have some ammo. Oh, the one up there must have respawned. Wow, I made it. Yay, regeneration. Okay, it's two incredibly weak vehicles. One of them is the most irritating vehicle in the entire series. And the other's fine. Let's try this. This probably won't work, but... Big jump. Mad ups. And... Obviously it didn't work, but there was no radar dish up there anyway. It does respawn, it just takes forever. Firestarter has taken a lot of damage. I figured it was because he was in the lava, but he wasn't. Both of them are actually destroying themselves. I would say inadvertently, but maybe they're doing it on purpose. Try and repair the reputation of this game a little bit. They're bullying me somehow. Two specials from Club Kid, equidistant, so I cannot escape either of them. Firestarter just got the full health refill. Love that for him. But I took Club Kid down with me. Ah. What a nightmare. It's almost over. Firestarter ate the health refills, so now there's nothing to save him. I got full health too, sucker. May not have infinite ammo, but you have finite HP, and I barely do. Oh nice, there's a way to get out of bounds in this game. And there is a failsafe for it, just like in Twisted Metal 4. If you go out of bounds, you die instantly. But you need to be invincible and repeatedly zap yourself with lightning. I'm halfway there. Got the lightning. Going into this with just one life is not the best plan. But it's working out so far. Stand by the door and snipe everybody as they come out. There's one. Excellent freeze shot. There we go. Surprised that worked out, but I'm glad it did. This is sort of a gimmick level as well. Similar to the UFO, Area 51. Not nearly as deadly, but still very deadly. The spaceship power-up is like a even more damaging lightning attack. But the two lightnings we had proved adequate to destroy the two weak enemies. The big dent roadkill as well. He's gonna try and run away. His dodges were unbelievable. We took him out eventually. Oh, I should go for the eye. There are still some websites that call that the Eve weapon, which makes no sense, but the eye also doesn't make very much sense, so they can hardly be blamed for being confused. They are hyper-aggressive, which is very strange. Enemies aren't normally this aggressive. I don't know if I, like, switched it to hard mode or something. If I did, I wish I hadn't. Whatever's going on right now, I wish it weren't. Yeah, they're waiting for me. They pulled on me when I pulled on them. Yes, it's only fair. Select right L2, L1, L1. Not that bad of a password, at least. Kind of surprised they killed me.
The valley of the king.
But it's fine.
Of the Nile would never have dreamed.
We can repeat the gimmick,
Battles of all time would
get this
take
done pretty
place on
quickly,
top of
if the AI decides to be hyper-aggressive again. We actually want that. We also want Mr. Grimm to be here. Mr. Grimm will die outright from the lightning. So here he comes. Join your friends, Grimm. This is a great sarcophagus to be in. No, wait, it's your death. You never should have trusted me. Sweet Tooth's almost dead, too. Let's finish him. Excellent hitbox on the special. We just won't let Sweet Tooth get up. One more hit. Pretty good. Like I said, using the environmental attacks turns this into a gimmick level as well. Very manageable. Particularly if you wait long enough to get additional uses of the lightning. Oh, god damn it, it's Club Kid. Okay, he zapped everybody at least. Flower Power's in a sorry state. Being a little aggressive with everything. Turns out driving around on sand while a whirlpool is spinning right next to you has some adverse effects. We might have lightning back. If we do, this is a win. We got lightning back, we just gotta live long enough to use it. Club Kid got a health refill. Gonna excuse myself. I did not excuse myself. Not even slightly. Now I gotta do actual work. Against Club Kid. Oh, maybe he was going for the full health refill. Thankfully it hasn't respawned yet, but it will any second now. Now let's all get in the whirlpool. The desert whirlpool. Don't worry about it. Flower Power got the heal. And got frozen. It's that difficult to keep anyone from getting health refills. It's basically impossible. Once they set their sights on those things, they're getting them. Freezing doesn't work. Nothing stops them. Special is absolutely not going to help me in the least. Wow. Okay, Axel's about to explode. Let's help him along in his journey. to the afterlife. One down, just the easy ones left. Is that a health refill back here? It was. Get this thing out. Grab the detonator. That's gotta be the full health, maybe? No. Health refills are very sporadic and random, just like in all the Twisted Metals. Even Black has an arcane system that I have never been able to figure out. This should be lethal. It is not lethal. That did it. Ramming into that bundle of dynamite. Took us all out. Probably should have just quit out, because I am not going to beat the blimp with 1 life. So, circle L1, triangles X down. I think I actually might remember that, even though that was supposed to be laughing at the ridiculousness. Circle L1, just to check. Triangle X down. Unless that's wrong. No, it's right. The password list was incorrect in Hammerhead's case, so I had to skip a level during that full playthrough. Luckily, not the case here. Why am I fighting you? This is just screwing me over. Horrifically so, actually. There are health refills along the way, though. I'll grab those. Nailed that from a pretty decent distance. There's Hammerhead. Speak of the devil. Three out of 4. Just one more. And it's back here. I guess I'll steal the full health refill as well. Actually, no one is coming for it. Oh, someone's coming for it. Yeah, we'll take it just in case. Gotta keep it out of enemy hands. It's ultimately all that matters. Hello, everybody. Let me press the kill switch. Okay, got pressed. Very good. Now everyone, in their lust for murder, should kill each other. Flower Power's almost dead. This health refill respawned. Very good. And there she is. I'm gonna try and get her with my machine guns. Much as they're spraying all over the place completely uselessly. There we go. Thank you for the assist. Everyone's nice and beat up. One down. 2 more down. I prefer Outlaw not getting healed, though. Blew themselves up. Outlaw being driven by 2 cops in this game. 2 for the price of 1, you might say. Yep. I only used very few Time Splitter songs, but the 3 that I used are like the best songs in the entire playlist. Like, they would all be great, but they're all very like ambient and spy themed, and some of them are jokes and stuff. Like, it's all great music across that entire soundtrack for all 3 games, really. But the handful that are appropriate for this playlist, very, very good. Gotta play some spy video games so that I can use the rest of those songs. Hammerhead is right on my case. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I did not mean to do that, though. That said, it's been so long that we might have another lightning pickup available to us. That was pretty awesome. Grab Hammerhead, push her into the bomb.
He goes by the name Flying.
Take her out with me.
Careful, he's not as friendly as the other contestants have been.
Okay, very good. Full health and another lightning. Gonna be a whole lot of screen flashing coming up. This being the screen flashiest game in the whole series. Another thing that I hate about this particular game. Make sure our victim's gonna get hit. Not entirely sure what he was doing there, but... Oh, I lost him. Yeah, he's underneath me. Now he's right next to me. Can I excuse myself? Zap myself just a little bit. Little reminder, my own mortality. Memento mori. Did he get his health back, or did he just take so little damage from everything I just did to him? I don't remember if he had lower HP at some point. Bah! Flung me right off the ship. Unfortunate. Did a decent amount of health. But he can drain our entire health bar very, very rapidly. The thing that makes Primeval easier than Minion in most cases is Primeval will freeze you, but his special does not inherently freeze you. And his first priority is spam the special. So you can typically move around, thereby giving you opportunities to defend yourself. It's not just put the controller down, give up. I mean, it sort of is. Just less so. Probably all we're gonna do in that pass. Lightnings are coming back very, frequently. Which is very good. Free damage. Gonna need it, because I can see this guy healing himself sometime soon. He should be coming up right underneath me, like the teleporter that drops him right here. Any moment now. There he is. Right on cue. Well, slightly off cue. Point is, I can read this AI like a book, because it is dirt simple. Oh, God, no, he's got full health. What happened? He typically doesn't go for health refills, but when he does, it's catastrophic. Like, he literally should not be able to get health refills. But of course he can, because that's the gimmick of Twisted Metal 3. Enemies care about health refills more than they care about you. Even the final boss. So, whatever. Nothing I can do to hurt him. His behavior is very strange this time. He's nowhere near as aggressive as I'm used to. He's prioritizing health refills. He's basically playing like all the other AI vehicles. Which is to say, very irritating. To the point of being unbearable. That should get him. Okay, I am incredibly fucked. I'm going to have to reset this. Because he got that health refill. That used up way too many of my resources. That is the nature. Twisted Metal 3. Yeah. Completely unrecoverable. His special does wrest control from you the same way that free shots do. It just typically doesn't do it for as long. And that's the only real difference between Primeval and Minion. You get control for a slightly larger percentage of the battle. He does clearly have way more HP than Minion, though. Tons more HP. Pretty absurd, actually. Just max out the number, set it as high as it'll go before overflowing. Turning into 0. Negatives. There you go, that's game design. Yeah, I'm not gonna get him. Go for one of these. God damn it. Yeah, I can't move. I'll try and throw him in here. It's possible, but he won't stay in there. He'll teleport out. Okay, I'm alive. But why? Let's see if there's anything good over here. Full health might be back. Lightning should be back. Okay. I was half right. What just happened? Huh.
So, Auger, your wish is for people to see your inner child. Your wish is granted. Now, you can show us your sensitive side. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
I remember now. That ending is glitched, which causes the mouth sync to, not match up with the dialogue. I had to edit the hell out of that during the Let's Play to get that to work. Like, I actually slowed down half of the cutscene so that it matched when Calypso was saying the words. Just to do, due diligence to that terrible ending that they ripped off in Twisted Metal Head On. Oh boy. Hyperspace is not a thing, however, I have seen Primeval get hurled into the slot in the blimp, fall to his death, but still land back on the blimp. But apparently that didn't happen this time. I think he might have glitched into the floor or something. His hitbox was doing all kinds of weird nonsense the last time I saw him before getting the full health refill. So I guess he was in some sort of glitch state that caused him to fall out of the level and die, and the computer couldn't save him. So, there we go. I'm not gonna complain. I cannot repeat what just happened, but I don't need to. A win's a win. And you get to see the entire original ending. It's not just my game that does that. It does that on console, it does that on other people's, recordings of that ending. I looked up other videos on YouTube that had the exact same issue with Calypso's dialogue desyncing from his lips. So, there we go. I will be playing Twisted Metal Black as Mr. Grimm for the remainder of this stream. But that is our full playthrough. Our contractual obligation completed. Our wish has been granted. I am Fiendly, and I thank you for watching Twisted Monday.